live up to all the hype.
The kicker, Graham Gano, set to put his foot into this one. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. Taken in at the 3. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Vikings offense coming out for the first time, and in his 5th season leading this crew, coming off his 3rd career Pro Bowl nod, Kirk Cousins. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now Cousins here on the bootleg. Out to his left. Open here, Adam Thielen. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 18 there and give the Vikings a first down. Now Cousins. Throw left side complete. That's Smith. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. From the 39, Cousins. It's caught by Jackson. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he will have a Vikings first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. Cousins again. That's to Dalvin Cook, his running back. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Clock running under a minute to go in a scoreless first quarter. To throw again on 2nd down. Cousins. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Cousins gives way to Cook. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 17 yards, first down, Vikings. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
We're scoreless after 1. The Vikings with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. On 2nd down, Cook. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook, an 18-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. And that flag accepted. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Brady now on 1st down. Throw over the middle into the hands of the tight end, Parham. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Brady. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And the Vikings will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Divine Diablo dropping him behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they sent him on the blitz from that linebacker spot, and boy, he got there quickly.
He certainly did, and obviously he could have used a block from his running back, but I think you nailed it right there. The defender got into the backfield so fast, it's hard for anyone to react.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Cousins. He gets it complete to Jackson. A minute 52 to play until halftime. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll run with Cook, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Vikings go up by 2 touchdowns. Joseph connects on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. The drive there only spanning 3 plays, and it's capped off by the touchdown run coming from Dalvin Cook. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. From the 6. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their 2nd drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on. He's got a man, complete. Touchdown. Justin Jefferson, 65 yards. And the Bats are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. Extra point try, good by Gano. And that'll make our score 14-7. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
No gain on the play there. It'll be 2nd down.
Usually the offense has an answer to anything a defense throws at them, including a safety valve. And that's what they did on that play. They went there, but the defense still made an excellent play and held them to no gain.
Meanwhile, Cousins' throw taken in here by Jackson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down. So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Coming up on a 2nd and 6. Cousins to throw it. Smith catches left side. And they're going to get this up to midfield. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number one. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Cousins now from the 50. And he's got his tight end, that's Smith. And he will have the Vikings first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. Throwing is Cousins. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And that is incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. 3rd down, here's a run by Cook. And he gets it to the 32, good enough for a first down. Final play of the half, Cousins. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And he's going to get this down near the 25. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. And this offense set to go now to begin the 3rd quarter. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the 3rd quarter. And Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one and set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
2nd down, and back they go to Sanders. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. To throw, it's Brady. Open man is Keyshawn Johnson. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
Now how about this throw right here? Had to throw it to the left sideline, and you know the timing's got to be correct on this one. Ball's got to be right where it needs to be, and it was. That's because he had great arm strength on that one, able to drive the football. Quarterbacks love it when they can show off their arms.
And Sanders with a carry on first down as he picks his way forward for a gain of 5. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll go again with Sanders. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. And they're going to speed things up here. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Open man, Parham. He's got him. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 33. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10, down at the 33. Up the middle they go with Sanders. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. A good run got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Now Sanders. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. with Sanders up the middle. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. 3 quarters in the books. Back now in Miami as we are just about set to go here in quarter number 4. Now he'll throw with Brady. And it's caught. Touchdown. Donald Parham, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Bats are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. But we are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th-quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Keneduagu now out of his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. And out now come the Vikings. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. On 1st and 10, Cousins. Can't get away, and he's taken down. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss.
How about that one? The so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was a strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack. Cousins. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. Well, I don't know if careless is the right word there, but bottom line, here in the 4th quarter tie game, you can't do that.
You sure can, Brandon. And not only do you give up the lead, now you've got to turn around, punt it away from your own 20 as well. So it's really a double whammy with time starting to become a factor.
Now the free kick comes after the safety from the 20 as they bring the punter on to try and get some hang time here. This is brought in at the 21. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
Hey, 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. The offense back out on the field here following the 2-minute warning. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Sanders. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. False start there. That will set the offense back 5 yards.
Brandon, the lineman certainly flinched there before the snap. A good call.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Brady going to throw here. Gets this one to use check. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. To throw, Brady. Complete. It's Johnson. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 13 yards, and it keeps the drive moving.
I don't care how many times we see it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Brady to throw. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. So that'll be no better than an incompletion, and that'll set up second and goal. Another shot from the 9 on second and goal. To throw is Brady. This is caught. That catch good for 8, but still, it's third and goal now.
And as a quarterback, you're always pleased when you can use all the weapons at your disposal. Here he spots his fullback underneath, gets the completion right there for a nice pickup.
They'll try to run with Sanders, and he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
Well, we have seen the stiff arm get a bit of renaissance here in recent seasons, and that was pure strength there as he forced his way into the end zone.
And when you think of guys who use the stiff arm so effectively, I go back to guys like Earl Campbell, Walter Payton, some recent guys like Marshawn Lynch. Let's go to the Wayback Machine. Bronco Nagurski, he dealt out a wicked stiff arm.
Gano now to add the extra point. And that makes it a 9-point game. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And Barry Sanders the one to finish it off as he does so with a touchdown run. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. So Kirk Cousins in the offense. Down by 9. A little under 40 seconds to go. It's an extremely tall order in front of them, but they've got the ball with a first down. Cousins to throw. And he wisely will throw that one away. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
First down now, but the clock continues to move. Jackson with a catch. Oh, and a nice tackle, a 6-yard pickup, but they need more than that. Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression? That's not quite how I saw it playing out in my head. You know they didn't expect this at all. As you mentioned, went into the half with the lead. Losing the game is one thing. Getting shut out in the second half, that's a surprise.